12.5 is the latest rate of the Ghana's new bond that was issued by Ministry of Finance and Bank of Ghana last week for the 7-year government bond. What it means is that for the 7 years, if you buy a bond with government for that particular session, you are going to enjoy interest rate of 12.5%, and that's going to be paid to you every year, which is broken down into every 6 months. So every 6 months, you are going to get a coupon of 12.5, half of it every 6 months, and that's the rate. The investment is going to mature in 2033. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to share with you whether you should go for the 7-year bond at 12.5%, or you should go for Treasury bills 1 year, which is currently around 9.8%. So this is purely for us to know which of these two options will be better for you. So let's go straight into action. If I'm doing for 1 year, I'm decided to go for 1 year Treasury bills and roll it over at the current rate of 9.8%. The caveat here is that we are assuming that the rate is 9.8 for the remainder or for the 7-year period that you are going. If you do that, your total investment, because you are rolling it over every year, what it means is that 1 year, you make interest on it, you add the interest to the principal, you redo it again for 7 years. Your total investment at the end of 7 years will come to 96,448 Ghana cedis. So that's what you're going to get for if you do 1 year and do it roll over every 1 year. Now, if you are going for the 7-year bond and you decide that you want to go for the 12.5 rate that government is talking about, at the end of the period, your total investment will come to 93,750 Ghana cedis. 93,750 Ghana cedis. So on the first level of analysis, what it means is that if I go for 1 year and I do roll over every time, principal and interest every time, my total investment is going to give me more returns than if I go for the 7-year bond at the rate of 12.5. And again, we are assuming that the rate of 9.8 for the 1 year Treasury bill remains the same way, then 12.5 for the bond also remains the same. So on the basis of that, you can see that Treasury bill for 1 year will win. But there are some considerations that we need to keep in mind. The first thing is that Treasury bill rate is not fixed. Just as we are seeing 9.8 today to do the analysis, it can go up, it can drop. What it means is that if tomorrow Treasury bill rates drop below 9.8 for the 1 year, whilst the 12.5 for the bond remain the same, because for the bond, the rate is fixed, it's locked for the remainder of the 7 years, you are going to lose. You are going to make less on the 1 year within that period than the bond. In the same vein, if Treasury bill rate goes up beyond the 9.8, you're also going to make more margins on it than the bond. So again, as an investor, you need to keep that at the back of your mind. Historically, we all know that Treasury bill rate fluctuates. It comes down, it goes up. So today we are seeing it at 9.8. It can go up in the future if economic factors do not go in our favor. So that's the first consideration you need to keep in mind. The second thing is that for Treasury bill, you can decide that after every year, let's say 2 years, 3 years, you can take your money easily and move away. You can easily stop Treasury bill. However, when it comes to bond, liquidating bond takes a bit of time. Sometimes it can even affect your principal depending on the rate of bond on the market. If the bond on the rate on the market has gone up, you are likely to get less for your amount that you want to liquidate. It can even affect your principal at that point in time. So if you are looking at someone that you are not too sure within the 7 years you take your money or not, then the Treasury bill becomes a very good option. The third consideration is that if you want to still do the bond but get more returns than 1 year Treasury bill, then what it means is that anytime you get your coupon paid to you, let's say the first 6 months you get your coupon paid to you, with the 50,000, you should try and reinvest that coupon payment or the interest in, let's say, Treasury bills. So you get your first 6 months returns, you invest in Treasury bills, the second one in Treasury bill. If you go for that particular option where your return is not consumed or it's not lying in your account, then within 7 years, you are also going to get more on the bond than Treasury bills. However, if you just take your money out of it, then Treasury bill is going to give you more than that. So guys, these are the two analyses for the bond and then Treasury bill. Which of these two options work for you? Let me know in the comment section and let's continue developing this conversation.